The desert stretched before them, vast and silent. A full moon cast long, eerie shadows. Jack, Sarah, and Ben shivered, pulling their jackets tighter. They had come to Noriga, Arizona for adventure. Now they weren't so sure.
Are you sure about this shortcut, Jack?
Sarah asked, her voice tight.
Relax, Sarah. It's a shortcut. We'll be at the campsite in no time.
Jack, always the fearless leader, grinned. Ben, usually the quiet one, scanned the dunes nervously.
Do you hear that?
He whispered.
Hear what?
Jack scoffed, but even he sounded unsure now. A low, mournful howl echoed across the dunes. It wasn't the wind. It seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. The friends huddled closer, fear prickling their skin. The howl faded, replaced by an unsettling silence. Then the whispers started, soft, sibilant murmurs just on the edge of hearing. They seemed to slither around the friends, swirling with the dust devils.
What is that?
Sarah breathed, her eyes wide with terror. Jack tried to sound brave.
Probably just the wind playing tricks on us.
But the wind wasn't laughing, it was whispering their names. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. They seemed to be closing in, suffocating them with unseen menace. Ben pointed a trembling finger towards a swirling vortex of sand, taller than any they'd seen before.
It's coming from there.
The sandstorm whirled faster, growing larger by the second. A deep red glow pulsed from within, casting an infernal light over the terrified friends. Then with a deafening roar, the sand exploded outwards. Standing before them was a creature of nightmare, tall and skeletal. Its body seemed to be woven from smoke and shadow. Burning embers glowed where its eyes should be. This was no earthly being. This was a jinn, a creature of fire and fury.
You have disturbed my rest. Now you will pay.
The jinn raised its hand and a wave of searing heat washed over them. Terror lent them speed. They scrambled back, turning to flee the wrath of the desert spirit. They ran through the moonlit dunes, the jinn's laughter echoing behind them. Each one prayed for a miracle, a way out of this nightmare. Sarah stumbled, crying out in pain.
My ankle, I can't run.
Jack and Ben hesitated, their loyalty warring with their fear. Before they could react, the jinn was upon them. It scooped up Sarah with one skeletal hand, her screams swallowed by the night.
No!
Jack screamed, lunging forward. The jinn turned its fiery gaze on Jack, a cruel smile twisting its shadowy features.
You cannot escape your fate.
The sand beneath their feet began to swirl, pulling them down, down into the cold, dark heart of the desert. And then silence. The desert was empty once more, the only sound the mournful howl of the wind.